أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum students. What today's topic is for the class 12 is that is human genetic disorders. Human genetic disorders. These human genetic disorders, they were analyzed after the rediscovery of Mendelian laws. Rediscovery of Mendelian inheritance. It was in 19th century. It was in 1902. Sir Archibald and William Bateson these two geneticists or biologists, they discovered various genetic disorders. Various genetic disorders. They discovered that these disorders, they follow them. These genetic disorders follow the Mendelian pattern. Follow the Mendelian pattern, or we call them Mendelian disorders, Mendelian-like genetic disorders. They follow the pattern of inheritance, and that is why they are inherited from parents to their offsprings. Second point is that the discovery of these genetic disorders helped in knowing the genetic mapping, and biologists came to know that which gene controls the activity of metabolism of a particular metabolism or a particular phenotype. And the third point that they come across by knowing these genetic disorders, that pedigree analysis helped in genetic counseling. By pedigree analysis, by knowing the pedigree analysis, how genes are transmitted from parents to offsprings, the biologists came to the conclusion that these genetic disorders can be controlled, they can be counseled. The particular persons can be counseled, the genetic disorders can be controlled. The various genetic disorders, human genetic disorders, were discovered. Among them, we will discuss them separately. The first is, that is sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia. What happened in the sickle cell anemia? This is also a autosomal recessive trait. It's called due to the defect of the 11th chromosome. Defect in the 11th autosome or the chromosome. The symptoms include the effect, the affected individual has sickle-shaped RBCs. The affected individual, the individual which is affected by the sickle cell anemia, they have RBCs, these are sickle shaped. The RBCs become sickle shaped. They curve and become sickle shaped. Sickle shaped. These sickle shaped RBCs, they when pass through the blood vessels, they clog at the point of capillaries. They clog. They do not move through the capillaries towards the tissues. So they clog there and oxygen deficit occurs. At the point of the tissues where they clog in the capillaries, the tissues do not get oxygen, sufficient amount of oxygen. And this is called sickle cell crisis. Or simply it's called the tissues die due to hypoxia. Less oxygen. Hypoxia. Lesser amount of oxygen. So the cells become, normal individuals are having normal individuals contain normal RBCs. RBCs such as biconcave RBCs, sickle cell shaped contain defective RBCs. Defective RBCs, that is sickle shaped. Sickle shaped. Crescent like shaped cells. When the cells they clog in the RBCs, the damage occurs. The cells die quickly as compared to normal RBCs. This leads to anemia because of damage, normal damage of the RBCs because of sickle cell shaped. This is called anemia. This leads to a quick anemia. This anemia is called sickle cell anemia. The genotypes, types of the sickle cell shaped are HBA and HBS. Normally, by knowing the pedigree analysis, three types of zygotes, heterozygotes we get, that's HBA, HBA. This is normal hemoglobin. HBA HBS, this is heterozygote, sickle cell shaped animal and a human being, sickle cell shaped hemoglobin, and then third one is that's HBS and HBS. But it has been seen that sickle cell anemia, this is helpful in controlling that is heterozygotes, they are favorable. And HBS, homozygotic sickle cell animals, they die. While HBS, these are called heterozygous sickle shaped animals, human beings, or sickle shaped RBCs, they help in confronting the diseases like that's called malaria in case of South African countries or African countries. The persons having that's HBS, they do not affect due to malaria because malarial parasites are not able to feed on hemoglobin like HBS. They die there. So this is a type of adaptation to these individuals. They do not die due to malaria. That's all about the